As the Yes Network presents New York Yankees baseball, the Subway Series Showdown is presented by Verizon, America's most reliable network. DJ LeMahieu leading off after his 14-game hitting streak was ended yesterday. Aaron Judge in the 2-hole, followed by Gary Sanchez and Aaron Hicks. Gleyber Torres batting fifth.
And the veteran lefty on the hill tonight. Be his 14th start out of 15 appearances and a 3-3.
No, you can't sit as a hitter on one pitch.
LeMahieu rips that to left field. A new hitting streak could begin. LeMahieu rounding first, heading towards second, and he is in there with a leadoff double.
Yeah, leadoff double off of a changeup, 3-2. I mean, that's what you got to know as a hitter.
Here's the payoff. Judge drills that into left center field. That will get down and one off the wall. LeMahieu scores easily. Judge into second with an RBI double, and after two batters, it's 1-0 Yankees.
And that approach right there, you know, where you hang out over the plate. I mean, that's 86 miles an hour, a two-seamer.
Sanchez pops it up. Mile high on the left side of the infield, and Frazier makes the catch for the first out.
Can change speeds off of his changeup.
And Hicks was fooled, down on strikes. Torres lofts that into shallow center field. That will dunk down for a base hit. Judge heading home. He will score. It's a two-out ribby single for Gleyber Torres, and the Yankees lead it 2-0. The 1-0. Chop to first, and that will end the inning, but not before the Yankees score two. A ribby double from Judge, a ribby single from Torres. We go to the bottom of the first. Jeff McNeil, the highest batting average in all of baseball, leads off. Pete Alonso, the power threat in the two spot with Robinson Cano backing him up. Conforto, Frazier, and Smith in the middle of the order.
And Domingo Germán going to toe that slab here in Queens.
He left the Boogie Bronx, who came to Queens.
You're going to do it in Queens here.
As he deals to McNeil, lofts that deep to right field. Judge back, so is Hicks. Looking up, it's gone. A leadoff home run for Jeff McNeil, and the Mets get one back on Germán's first pitch of the game.
Oh, welcome back. Don't give up a home run before you give a scouting report, do you, very often, Coney? But you know what? Germán wants to get head strike one. He's a hot hitter. Got one up in the air.
Swing and misses is he getting, and command versus control. Throwing strikes versus hitting corners.
That's in the air to left. Gardner back on the track, makes the call on the catch for a loud first out.
His important pitch, as you said, Coney, is his curveball. Being able to throw up for strikes.
Urshela gloves that, 2 down.
I'm going to wear him either way.
Swing and a miss. Nasty offering on the 1-2, and Germán bounces back nicely after the leadoff home run from McNeil. Chop towards the middle, long run for Rosario. He won't get there. And a base hit to lead off the second for Gio Urshela. Gardner rolls that to first. Alonso steps on the bag, throws to second. Urshela now on a rundown. Now being pursued. Urshela hanging in for a while and is finally tagged out.
Going anywhere, just
right.
back and forth.
Station to station baseball is what it was, base to base. Germán strikes out, and that ends the inning. So after the leadoff single from Urshela, Vargas able to face the minimum in the second. We go to the bottom of the frame, 2-1. Yeah, you see the third time through the order, a batting average over 300. That's rolled slowly to third. That's a fair ball, going to be a tough play, but Urshela makes it because of course he does. One down.
I'll tell you what, good plays so far last night. You saw Torres, and now you're seeing Urshela. As good as the Yankees are
on the field for the final interview, and as swing and a miss there from Smith for the second out. Remember that first game against
worked on, and you know it's a great defensive player.
And Freddie Galvis certainly has some speed as Ramos finds a big hole on the right side for a 2-out single.
Yeah, Ramos taking a little heat lately from some of the Mets pitching.
Because you want your best players on the field. And
Roll to third. Much easier play for Urshela, and the inning is over. Judge down on strikes. So Vargas bouncing back nicely. Hicks punches that through into right field. Sanchez going to turn and hang on at second. And 2 base runners with 2 outs for the Yankees.
Yeah, great approach, by Hicks right there. He's really been ahead of the changeup.
Here's the 1-2. Torres pops it up. In the infield, Cano will make the catch and end the inning. So the Yankees strand 2 base runners with 2 down. We go to the bottom of the third. Yankees with a 2-1 lead.
American League, are you pro DH?
I am. I just, it's gotten to the point where, for me, it's more fun of a game to watch.
Every other game, and those guys will be hitting third and fourth in your order, as that's smoked into the corner. Gardner retreats after it. Alonso on his way to second, and he is there with a 2-out double.
Well, bad news is he hit a double. Good news is you kept him in the ballpark after you made a mistake.
Fights it off into foul ground. Coming down from first is LeMahieu to make the catch and end the inning. So Herman works around the double from Alonso, and Paul O'Neill's pizza is ready to go. Jack Williams, our cameraman.
Jack,
decent hair, but Dom, terrific.
Beautiful too, don't worry about it.
Nice play by Alonso, but Didi's going to be safe as Alonso didn't even attempt to throw. So a leadoff single for Gregorius.
And Nestor Cortez Jr.
That's tapped slowly in front of home plate, and a nice play made by Ramos to retire Urshela as Gregorius goes to second. And Gardner walks on 4 pitches, so first and second, 1 out for Herman. Herman squares around the 1-1. He gets it down in front of home plate, outmade at third. The double play is finished as Cano scoops it up. A 2-5-3 double play on the attempted sacrifice bunt by Herman.
Did we just mention that, Ryan? Did they play this play?
They were listening very closely.
Whoever wins.
Whoever's paying the appearance fee.
There you go.
Urshela again as LeMahieu holds on. 1 down on another sparkling play by Gio Urshela.
Well, you can't say enough about how big these are, especially lead off an inning.
See the standings, a 5.5 game lead on the Rays. 7 in the loss column. Strike 3, Frazier down looking on a 96-mile-an-hour heater, 2 out.
Everything went off at once.
Nice.
Ooh. Ripped right to LeMahieu, inning over. A quick 1-2-3 from Domingo Herman. Gorgeous sunset here in New York. 2-1 Yankees. LeMahieu off the end of the bat, flipped into shallow right towards the line. Alonso can't make the catch. LeMahieu's going to hang on at first, as Alonso had it in his glove but couldn't stick it.
Well, it looked like Robbie bumped into him and kind of.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Judge down on strikes. 1 away. Sanchez instead reaches and goes down on strikes. 2 down. Grounded hard and through into left center field. A base hit for Rosario.
And that 9-inning shutout is his high on the season.
Vargas gets the bunt down, deadens it enough, and does the job as the sacrifice is successful.
First 5 years in the minor leagues. It's taken a while.
Right under the glove of Herman. Torres makes the play and ends the inning.
You know what? We only needed 2 points.
I agree. The inning and the scouting report both out the window. Bunt with 1 out and a man on first. But that run did not score. Torres out in front, and he is retired on strikes.
Torres arguing that he might have foul tipped this ball.
Topic's ball and check swings, but there's no way you could see everything.
Gregorius flies that deep to right field. McNeil back, leaping, goodbye! Didi Gregorius goes yard. And that frown may turn to a smile in the Yankee dugout. It's 3-1 Bombers.
The Yankees back on track, going deep, and Didi's been one of their hotter players. You can just see his swing getting a little bit quicker and quicker every time up.
Extend their lead to 3-1. Wilmer Font. That's ripped to left field. Does it have the height? It does. Goodbye. Urshela makes it back-to-back jacks.
His 7th of the year, and this is what last night everybody was waiting for. When you get to that Mets bullpen, it's been so bad. Well, last night they came through. Tonight,
did he pull something?
Wow.
Rounding the bases? Urshela looks a little gimpy.
Must have been on the swing. Obviously, when you're jogging, you're not going to pull anything, but sometimes on the swing.
Herman goes down looking, and that ends the 6th, but not before the Yankees tack on a pair. First, it was Didi.
That little scene's kind of the story of the Yankees' first half, isn't it? On the injury front.
Herman gets Alonso to chase. Cano tomahawks that deep to center field. Hicks back on the track at the wall, makes the play. Aaron Hicks with a beautiful leaping grab for out number 2 in the 6th.
I'll tell you what, that is the deep part of the park. Aaron Hicks hit a ball off last night. He got to the wall, and you see how he kind of turned.
Herman has been throughout the night with his pitches by inning. Cued towards the open left side, and that'll be a base hit. Conforto with a wise 2-out single, and Urshela looked all right going over to it. With Green ready in the pen. Here's the 3-2. He got him looking. A beautiful breaking ball to end the night for Domingo Herman in 6 very impressive innings of work. LeMahieu shoots it the other way. Into the corner, another base hit for DJ LeMahieu. He rounds and heads to second, and it's double number 2 on the evening for the machine. Sanchez off the end of the bat a bit into left. And Smith makes the catch in front of the track for the 2nd out. And takes ball 4. LeMahieu stay at second, so 2 on, 2 out for Gleyber Torres. The payoff is ripped to left center field, a base hit. LeMahieu will score. Hicks goes to 3rd. It's another ribby delivery from Gleyber Torres, and the Yankees extend their lead to 5-1.
Tell you what, you can't emphasize enough how good he is.
Steven Matz now on to face Didi Gregorius.
You see him start to go deep. You see him start to have multi-hit games.
Rolls that to second. Cano will throw him out, but the Yankees do tack on another, courtesy of Gleyber Torres' 2-out hit. It's 5-1 Yankees.
In the game. And on the season, those numbers progressively have gotten better and better since he's come back.
Swing and a miss. Heat upstairs, 1 down. Smoke to center field, a base hit. Hicks will run over to cut it off. Ramos taking a big turn and is going to head back. A 1-out single for Ramos. Strike 3, got him swinging. 97-mile-an-hour heat from Chad Green. We go to the 8th. 5-1 Yankees. But Urshela, after being tended to, stayed in the game and back up now to face Robert Gazelman.
It does. It brings back a lot of memories.
Gardner swings and misses. And Green is down looking. So from 3-0 to down on strikes. Grounded hard, snared by Urshela from his backside in time. He is putting on a clinic at third base tonight.
Whatever, with a little smile to go with it. This is all about the ability to have enough balance after you catch the ball to get something on the throw.
We got the WNBA All-Star game end of July. Torres sliding, not in time, but another beautifully acrobatic play from Gleyber Torres. Star, 2 gold gloves for Cano. Couldn't get to that. Good night. Chad Green works 2 scoreless, 4 strikeouts in total. We go to the 9th on a Wednesday night. I hope you have a wonderful 4th of July weekend. Jerry's Familia into the game.
Oh man, put you on the spot on the air, but you know, now that you brought it up,
might as well get to the bottom of it. Judge down swinging. Tough decision.
That's it. You know, if you're sitting at home, you know, and it's the old Harry Carey line, you know, the great Hall of Fame broadcaster. Is like, how could you swing at that pitch? Well,
I believe it's Breened.
Breened.
Yes. But he's going to be their director of pitching, working in the minor league organization.
Yeah, it's an interesting hire, and the Yankees on top of it.
We go to the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees looking to lock down a 5-1 win. Cortez. Fly ball. Left center. Hicks and Gardner both over. Hicks will make the call on the catch on the track. And now a quick word from Memorial. You have the All-Star break coming, how hard it is to get back into that routine. As LeMahieu will take it to the bag himself for the second out.
We said there's been times where you couldn't figure out the lineup. Other times, you know, they do what they're expected. And as Aaron Judge takes that win in, the Yankees will head to Tampa Bay with another win in their pocket.
Ball game as Judge catches the final out. Gio Urshela celebrates. The Yankees win it 5-1 and earn a split here at Citi Field and a split in the Subway Series. And the Yankees able to score early and tack on throughout.